Getting it right in the boat building business requires a delicate balance between form and function. A boat not only has to look good, but it has to perform just as well. Back Cove Yachts of Rockland, Maine, sister company to Sabre Yachts, seems to have found just the right symmetry between how a boat should look and how it must be designed. For Power and Motor Yacht TV, I'm Captain Ken Chrysler, Senior Editor of Power and Motor Yacht Magazine, and I'd like to welcome you aboard the current flagship of the Back Cove fleet, the Back Cove 33. It's easy to see why the Back Cove 33 is so pleasing to the eye. Like her 26 and 29-foot sister ships, her Maine lobster boat heritage is quite evident. From her distinctive bow to her gently sloped transom, she's the kind of vessel that turns heads wherever she goes. But beyond her good-looking profile is a well-designed and efficient deep V hull, powered by a standard Yanmar 6LY 380 horsepower diesel engine, giving this boat the kind of performance that is as equally impressive as is her Downeast tradition. She comes standard with a bow thruster, and her optional power includes Yanmar 440 horsepower, Cummins 425 horsepower, or Volvo 435 horsepower diesel engines. Now, before I put this Back Cove 33 through her paces, let's take a look at some of her many features, both outside as well as inside. There's approximately 58.5 square feet of room here in the cockpit. Along the transom, a nice comfortable transom seat, removable cushions. There is stowage beneath the seat. In this cockpit sole, 2 large hatches, access to the lazarette. Self-bailing cockpit, of course. And over here, nice hiding hardware. Also, up both sides, 1, 2, 3 steps, gets you up into the wide walkways. Let's have a look there. Nice sturdy grab here. Nice sturdy grab on top of the hardtop. As I said before, nice wide walkways, makes it a safe and sure footing up to the wide foredeck, where there's plenty of room for the quick 1,000 windlass. Now, there's lots of other things to see. Let's go inside. Along with the starboard helm, this deck features a galley-up design along with lounge and mate's bench, dinette seating, ample stowage areas, and a large electric hydraulic engine hatch. The galley has a front-opening refrigerator with freezer compartment, sink, solid surface countertop, 2-burner electric stovetop, and microwave in its own cabinet, along with drawer and doors below the counter. The dinette is accompanied by a high-low, high-gloss table, and the dinette and mate seat easily converts into a double berth. The helm itself is well laid out with all switches, controls, and gauges within easy reach. The Stid helm seat is adjustable, and with all these big windows surrounding both the skipper and guests, visibility is excellent forward, to the sides, and aft as well. And should it be necessary for repairs or servicing, Back Cove has designed the helm console to easily hinge back, providing plenty of access room. You might think the living accommodations aboard a 33-footer might be a bit lacking for space. Yet another pleasing Back Cove surprise. Airy and spacious for a 33-footer, and with 6 foot 5 inches of headroom, the large V-berth forward can be configured with a filler cushion in place, thus affording some 7 feet both fore and aft, as well as athwartships at its widest point. And to port, there is an equally large and comfortable seating and dining area. And yes, there is stowage beneath. The seating area easily converts to a berth, the sole is teak and holly, and the entire space is surrounded by a varnished cherry interior. The sizable head with a bifold shower door is to starboard. Looking beyond her classic beauty and traditional lines is the latest in structural E-glass and vacuum bag Divinycell construction. To reduce engine and exhaust noise, Nitacor is used as a sandwich material. Her hull features prop pockets, downward turning chines, and long spray rails. All this to ensure a dry, comfortable, and quiet ride. Powered with that optional single Cummins 425 horsepower diesel inboard, and with a fuel tank topped off at 90% of its 185-gallon capacity, and according to data supplied by Back Cove, she turned in a wide-open throttle speed of 27 knots. At her fast cruise speed of 22.4 knots at 2,800 RPM, her range was calculated at 258 nautical miles. And at 2,200 RPM, she purred along at 16.4 knots with a 314 nautical mile range. And we'll have a look at that engine room hatch as soon as we get back to the dock. The large engine room hatch incorporates the dinette and mate's bench and opens wide enough to allow easy access to all critical maintenance areas. This boat has the optional 5 kW Onan generator in a sound shield box and is also easy to get to for all oil and coolant checks. Having a boat that performs as well as it looks is a boat that's going to make its owners very happy. And if you're looking for one in this size range, the Back Cove 33 deserves your immediate attention and most likely a sea trial. For Power and Motor Yacht TV, I'm Captain Ken Chrysler, Senior Editor of Power and Motor Yacht Magazine, and I hope you've enjoyed your time aboard this fine boat as much as I did showing you around. I'll see you next time.